I had two options.
Yes.
Either to do film or music, but I still love all of them.
Yeah.
For the first time, we were having 2 cinema halls open for a premiere. It has taken me years to land into the online space. We are so creative, we are so passionate, but we are not passionate about marketing. Kisumu, yes, is hard to crack, but at the end of the day, we have to package it the business angle.
If you come to realize, when they were in Kisumu, they were not really making that much noise. But now they've gone to Nairobi, you now see them everywhere. It's just a matter of marketing.
I say I'm a jack of all trades in film. I can do everything. I love directing and producing, but I can do everything. One thing with art, Pia, if you give up and go to another field, coming back means starting afresh. Me, I like when you mentor someone, tomorrow when you meet them, they're doing better than you. Gatekeeping iko kila mahali, but you're gatekeeping and you're not building a team. Kesho utataka kufanya kazi peke yako. Shooting an online content becomes challenging when you're not paying. Where I want to go, I've not reached. I'm a few chapters. There are more chapters coming.
Hello all, welcome to yet another episode of the Ideal Corner podcast, and it goes without saying we have one of the biggest filmmakers in Kisumu, none other than Nick Adongo. Nicholas Adongo tumeachia ID. Karibu to the space, bana. Let me give you a shout out. At least finally we've gotten to sit with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's an honor, man.
It's a pleasure being here.
Yeah.
Unajua tunaonanga tu Ideal Corner.
Ideal Corner.
Yeah, so we are privileged to be part of Ideal Corner.
No, you guys, you've been part of Ideal Corner. You know, people just don't know.
Hey.
When I was trying to get a jingle, I think the first ever jingle,
Hey.
I met you in the studio with Ben.
Nice.
I never knew that this is Nick Adongo. You know, now when Ideal Corner was now starting to become Ideal Corner, I was getting to listen to this name, Nick Adongo. And then I told those people, Ebu, show me a picture. I'm seeing this Nick Adongo is someone I know very well. This is a small world.
It's a small world.
And Nick has been quite insightful. He has given me some inputs here and there to do with the podcast. So we really appreciate you.
Thank you.
And whatever you're doing in this film space.
We are trying. God manze.
You're not trying. You are doing it. Man.
I saw that God manze coming.
This guy is doing it.
Yeah, you're doing it.
How many years have you been in this industry, first of?
Can we talk of years today, really? Because I started acting back in primary and class 3.
Class 3.
That is how I stepped through Nairobi, because I went to the nationals in class 3. To date, I have been doing art and I've never regretted, because that is what I've also studied. So
in short, this is your life.
This is my life. I always tell people I'll only retire when they say ashes to ashes.
And dust to dust.
Yes.
Bro, it is love for the film, man.
Yes.
It is love for the film. So we go to here, we want to understand your journey as Nick Adongo. Born and raised in Kisumu. And he has said he's not moving out of Kisumu anytime soon.
Unless I'm going back home.
Where is home?
I am a gem.
A game?
Yes.
You are just our neighbor here.
Yes. So I was born in Kisumu, and I've been in Kisumu all those years, apart from when I went to study at the university, and then back to Kisumu to do production.
Yes.
I've been doing art all along. Started in primary as a music festival and drama festival.
Yeah.
And moved to secondary. Then in secondary, I started directing.
Form 1, I suspect. Why? I don't know why I suspect.
Not Form 1. By Form 2, I was directing. In Form 1, I was in drama.
Yeah.
Then when we went to the nationals, and then after that, in Form 2, I was already directing, because I was left with items by the patron. And at that time, I could direct a narrative. Yes. I tried patching together a play. And that is the time I got my first certificate as a director. Because Mwalimu decided and said, this narrative, you're the one who directed. Why should I write my name as a director?
And that's a good teacher. Man.
Yes, Mr. Oko. And funnily enough, this year we were in a workshop and I was training teachers. And he was part
there.
of the workshop. And I was telling people, The person who gave me a chance to direct is here with you.
Wow.
So people were wondering. I told them, yes, this was my patron in secondary, and he gave me an opportunity to direct a narrative.
Yeah.
And I got my first certificate as a director.
That's beautiful, man.
Then Form 3, Form 4, I was in drama until Form 4, by the way. Hii maneno ya walimu wanaambia watu ati utaanguka
Form 4 soma.
Focus,
Focus on your KCSE.
Me, I said I am doing drama. Then immediately after exam, I said I want to do film. I had two options.
Yes.
Either to do film or music. But I still love all of them.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, let me do film. And then that is how I landed here. I went and did theater arts and film technology. After that, I came back to Kisumu, started doing my films here and there. I tried doing one which flopped terribly.
Yeah.
Hata sijui hiyo hadi skilienda wapi because it is somewhere.
Hizo ni science. Hizo ni science tu zilikuwa za kuambia.
Then in 2016 I did a film known as A Second Chance. So that is the first time I launched a film in Kisumu at Sovereign Hotel.
Boss, and you have sponsors, bana. You should link us up.
Ni first time naona mahali una launch.
Sovereign, bana.
The story is long. Because when I was doing the premiere at Sovereign Hotel, I went to Sovereign and told them, I have a concept here, but I don't have money for the cinemas. Why can't you give me your hall? Then I'll bring people here who will buy your sodas and everything. I was not sure. I was just trying to be a producer.
That's a wise move.
And package. And then they said, why not? Then they said, we're only charging you the hall at a subsidized price, which I'll not mention here.
To be safe.
Yes. And then after that, we premiered A Second Chance. I was charging 300 bob. Then later, things gained traction. And after some time, my friend Odongo Robi came in and did Seredo 1. Then I said, I always believe in collaboration.
Yeah.
So I told Odongo Robi, why can't we collaborate and do something? Because at that time, I had some equipment. Odongo had a team that he was working with, Seredo 1. So why can't I bring in what I have? You bring in what you have. That is how we did Seredo 2. Collaboration. And Seredo 2 won some few awards, Riverwood Awards back then. Best music score, best vernacular film. And then boom, people said, oh, kumbe in Kisumu we have films.
We have films and we have serious filmmakers.
Yes, who can do films, who can premiere. Now remember, A Second Chance, I premiered at 300 shillings. And then I think Robbie also did Seredo 1, which was also around 300 shillings. Now we were doing Seredo 2, that we went to the cinemas and said, we have done something that must be premiered in the cinema. And people were like, okay, we have seen Luo films and everything. Okay, cinema.
What is this new thing?
Yes. Now we are charging you 500 to come and have an experience of a local film in the cinema.
Yeah.
After that, it was full capacity. And since that time, we grew, blah, blah, over the years. Then Bangarang came in. So I worked in Bangarang as the producer. Robbie was the director and the writer of Bangarang, which is in Netflix actually.
Yeah.
And the growth has been there. After Bangarang, I did Amolo 2022.
Yeah.
After Amolo, I did Birthday Live, the first ever feature film for kids from Kisumu. Now we are here. We are in 2025. But there are others that I've also done here and there, because I also train students in school in drama, and I've done a lot of films with them. Be it Aga Khan, Lions, call them several schools.
Yeah.
So I've done several films. I also do documentaries. And right now, here I am. I am on the online space.
With the Tek Tweta.
Yes. In 2025, we premiered Tek Tweta.
Last week, actually.
Yes, actually.
On Saturday.
Last week on Saturday.
Hey, man.
And the response was massive.
Yeah,
because
it was wonderful.
For the first time, we were having 2 cinema halls opened for a premiere. So even the cinema person was like, hey, this is growth. Because he has been there.
He has been there with you guys
Yes,
through the journey.
He has seen us walk this journey, and he's like, this time we are like booking 2 cinema halls.
Crazy.
So he was like, yes, I told them. And then people were like, why are you telling us the entry is free? But I was like, the entry is not free.
People are paying.
Actually, people are not paying physical money. People are signing up to attend. So the last minute people are saying, entry is free.
Yeah.
Then later when they clicked on the link, they are like,
you need to sign up.
You need to sign up. And then the sign up tells them on Friday that seats are full. So people call you and people are like, "Ay, kwani mumeifunga?" And we are like, yes, that's why we said sign up. Being an online thing, I was looking for numbers. That's why it looked free, but you had to hustle your way to find your ticket.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, being a new YouTube page, we have grown to some point. I believe by the end of this week, we might have hit 700 subscribers.
Nice.
And then the first videos are also doing well. That's why I started by saying God, manzi.
God.
Because I know how hard it is to tell people, kindly subscribe, kindly watch, kindly
share.
But I appreciate people who responded and people who have been responding and people who are following the series.
Yeah.
Our aim is to go 100 episodes.
You'll go.
This week we are releasing episode 3. So let them journey with us.
On which date? On which date?
Every Thursday, we will be releasing an episode at 7 p.m. Every Thursday.
Me, I'm now on episode 2, Buana. That thing is
and this is
very
season 1.
Yeah.
This is season 1. So be rest assured, we are going to serve you. I've seen comments and we are going to work on what people are advising us to improve.
Yeah.
So let the comments come in. Let people talk about it. Tell us where we can improve. Push us so that we can create at the end of the day. That is our work. Yeah.
So walking into this space now, because in the film industry, you've done quite a lot. This is now a new space, a web series space in Kisumu, something that has never been done before. What was going through your mind when you were thinking of now the scripting and everything?
When I started doing art long ago, it was more of, I want this type of camera. I want this type of sound. Then I realized I'm not doing art for myself or film for myself.
Yeah.
I'm doing art for the audience.
Yes.
They are our bosses, by the way.
The consumers.
Yes. So at the end of the day, you can have the best camera. But trust me, people will not watch.
True. That's very true.
So the first thing was research. It has taken me years to land into the online space. People were telling me, why can't you do comedy online? Why can't you do this? And I was like, maybe it's not my thing. Let me try and do movies. I'll go to Nairobi, do movies, come do adverts, do documentaries.
Yeah.
But I had to research and know what do people don't have in this online space. There's comedy. People are doing comedy. Right now, you can mention 10.
It's crowded.
Yes. Everyone is there. Every day you wake up. I've even seen another one being premiered today. So I know it's all over. Then I asked people, now I went to the creators, why are you not doing this? And they were like, doing drama is heavy. So I said, okay, let me try and dive into this sea that looks deep and see the reception. So I was doing some research. If I give you a drama online that is a little bit serious, a telenovela online, can you consume?
Yeah.
Well, like, why not? Yes, we can. Try it out. So I said, what was going into my mind? Will I disappoint them? Or will they say, hizi hakuna, tulete tu zile comedy? And then they were like, they received it well. I can't complain so far. It's 2 weeks down the line. And if you look at the reception
is quite tremendous.
The aim is sit down, listen to what people are saying because they are our bosses. Then tomorrow when I'm doing subsequent episodes, then improve on them and push.
Yeah.
Because tulijiingiza kwa hiyo itabidi tu
itabidi uswim.
Itabidi.
Usiposwim utadrown uko ndani.
They will use me as an example that he tried and he failed.
Unaona usikue kama nani.
Usikue kama nani. When reference point.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be used as a failure.
You want to be a failure.
Yes, so let them sit down, advise me on how I can improve, watch, subscribe. We will improve. I know tumeanza. People are already complaining about the time.
Bwana, you can't give us 9 minutes, bwana. Even me, I was going to complain there. Unajua jana nilikuwa na binge watch hiyo kitu nasema, actually, to be honest, I've watched that thing Timo, tumeipiga on repetition mara
Mara
ngapi?
mingi bana, mara
Juu
mingi.
unaipiga 9 minutes, you're like, okay, fine. Sasa nimeshaona, understand storyline ni nini na nini. But now let me watch it into details
Yeah.
and get now to absorb what message is this guy trying to convey.
We will improve. We will improve. We will increase that time, but tupelekeni tu polepole. Sisi bado ni watoto kwa hii field. At the end of the day, we will improve and we will increase time. Doing drama is not easy. And it's easy to do slapstick comedy where you just pick a situation and you talk about it for 20 minutes.
After 20
but now,
2 minutes, people laugh and...
Yes. But now at the end of the day, we are packaging 20 minutes or 30 minutes of content because every minute talks. And being a telenovela, because I decided to choose the serial type of series whereby the story unfolds over and over.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to bite more than I can chew. So for now, let me start with that. But in future, I promise we will go bigger.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know you guys will go bigger, but we won't be disappointed. That much I'm sure. So going back when you were in class 3 and acting, did it ever cross your mind that you will reach this place where you are today?
Yes.
So it is something that you always knew that...
But I have not reached.
I know you've not reached, but as of this point,
Where
you've
you
reached
are.
somewhere.
Yes.
Yes. The journey still continues, but as of now, you're somewhere.
It crossed my mind because I wanted to be somewhere big. Somewhere that people can use me as an example, that this producer from, this actor from. Initially, it was more of acting in primary and secondary. Then it started bending towards directing when I was doing set books, directing and everything. So where I want to go, I have not reached. I'm a few chapters. There are more chapters coming.
Yeah.
But when I look at
Where
I'm from, then I can see growth. 2, I come from a family where people didn't know about art can pay.
I can only imagine.
So if I go back home telling them that I have failed, you know how they will react. So at least right now, after some time, they started seeing, huu ni wewe, leo tumemwona nini, leo tuna watch kipindi yake, leo tuna nini, leo tuna, because at sometimes I was working at Lolwe TV as a producer for content in Lolwe TV.
Yeah.
So at that time, they started saying, kumbe hii kitu inalipa.
This thing can pay, yeah.
Kumbe, na wewe unafanyanga nini? Because the question of, hatukuonangi kwa TV, yet you say you work. Hizi vitu zote unasema, mbona wewe hatukuoni? Because they don't understand the role of a producer.
Yeah.
So I have to go back home and convince them that...
And explain to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mimi sio mtu wa kamera. Because they will tell you, tunaona huko Kusa kwa Nation, tunaona nani hivi. Mbona wewe hatukuoni?
Uko wapi?
So
unasema uko Lolwe TV.
Yes. So I had to tell them, sasa unaona hiyo program yenye unaona, that time I was producing Japolo, Nyero Reloaded, hizo Mboma alikuwa ndani, hizo vitu za Chief nini. Then they were like, okay, sawa. So I saw that one day I will be in this place, but where I want to go is to see content come from this place done by me and pushed to higher level, international levels.
Yeah.
That is when I'll say, today I have achieved.
But you guys are already international. If you have a film on Netflix...
Consistency.
If you have a film on Netflix, what more do you want?
Consistency. More and more of Netflix, more and more of Amazon areas, more and more. I want somebody in America, when I walk to America, I can be told, this is the director. So, bado, unajua saizi nikienda America, bado lazima explain.
Yeah.
But I want to reach that point that I don't have to explain myself. Even any country I go to. So, bado sijafika. But so far, ni God.
Unashukuru Mungu.
Yeah,
everyone. See what tunashukuru Mungu.
Yes.
Yeah, so, before we started, we were having some slight conversation. Tulikuwa tunaulizana, this Costa went on a podcast and say, making it in Kisumu, it's hard.
Making it everywhere is hard. Not only Kisumu. Because even if it is in Nairobi, it is so hard.
Yeah.
You will see few producers here and there in Nairobi and you can mention them by name. And people are like, I want to be a producer, but they are gatekeepers and they are everything and there are people who are there and there. Kisumu looks hard because we have not reached a point whereby we can have 10 films being shot in Kisumu.
Is it that, or is it that people in Kisumu don't appreciate talent? You know, there's also that question. And let's be honest today and have this conversation. Because I remember when we were making our jingle also for the ideal, we engaged a lot, and tulikuwa tunaongea tukisema in Kisumu, for example, now you will want to go and sell your tickets at 300. You will approach people and then someone will tell you, sasa kitu ya 20 minutes do nataka nilipie hii.
They told us that in Seredo too. They were like, a musician, I'll not mention his name, he was playing in town and he was charging 300 bob for the whole night. And someone told us, I know Robbie can remember this well. Koro miadek, icharge ota miel nyaka gokinyi. At 300 bob, I'm going to dance until morning.
Yes.
You want me to pay you 500 to watch something for 1 hour? Because they were not understanding the logistic of everything and film and everything.
Yeah.
But we said we need to serve them so that at the end of the day, they know the importance of the food that we are serving. So I'll not say they don't appreciate talent. Ini biashara. If you start selling your glass in the market, you will have to convince people why that is the best glass.
Yes.
So let's watch at art as business and then say, this is a new product I'm bringing in town. It is not the business of the consumers to know why it is important or the best product. It is your business to market. Because sometimes we forget the point of marketing. We are so creative, we are so passionate, but we are not passionate about marketing. It is not guaranteed that these people are going to buy your content.
True. Or they are going to watch.
Yes, it is you to convince them why they must watch. Look at why I was doing a premiere for web series. Even in Nairobi, people don't premiere web series. But I knew if they don't, the same way people say they don't appreciate, then let me package it for them, sell it for them, and then the few that will buy will convince people this is a good product. So it is how we look at art. Kisumu, yes, is hard to crack, but at the end of the day, we have to package it in the business angle.
Yeah.
Look at commodities. Everyone is selling their own product, but the way they market, how many petrol stations do we have in town? But all of them market. Are you seeing that?
Yeah.
So it might be hard for them to crack because maybe people will say, mimi mafuta yangu ya kerosene nanunuanga tu hapa. It's because how those people, maybe they're selling it 1 shilling less. So in film and in art, it also works that way.
Yeah.
You have content, but how are you selling it to the people? These are our clients, by the way.
And your bosses.
Yes, so we have to convince them why they really need to buy. So it is you. It is your work to convince them that, yes, kuna kitu hapa nauza.
Yeah.
Nunueni. The reason why you have to buy it against those other ones, because mimi nimejaribu, nimeifanya hivi, nimeipika hivi. So it's your own way. So if it worked for someone when he went to Nairobi and came back, it does not mean it will work for the other person.
True.
Because some of us, we went to Nairobi to study, we came back to Kisumu.
And
the Nairobi art scene do not know us as people who went to Kisumu after doing art in Nairobi. They know us as people who come from Kisumu but are doing art countrywide. I've done films. I've been part of even some series in Nairobi. I've been part of the series in all the way in Mombasa. But they all know that I'm based in Kisumu. I've been part of writing some series in Nairobi. But I write from Kisumu. So it just, sijui niseme ni laki yako. Ukienda huko inje kakuwakia sawa. It might not work for everyone like that.
True.
Yeah, some people it will work for them. They will leave Kisumu and go to Nairobi, repackage themselves. But again, if you look at it, it's just what I'm saying. When they go to Nairobi, they realize, hii kitu ni biashara. Nairobi ni shamba. Yes.
Marketing is quite important.
Yes.
Because if you come to realize, when they were in Kisumu, they were not really making that much noise. But now they've gone to Nairobi, you now see them everywhere. It's just a matter of marketing.
Never say that Oscar is my friend, Oscar will buy my content.
In fact, friends, bwana.
Yeah, don't assume that Oscar is my friend. Market to Oscar the same way you are marketing to other people.
Yeah.
So that he can be, and he's the one who is going to tell other people, by the way, hii kitu ni poa. But if you assume, Oscar tanunua tu, si yote nibeshite yangu, ata click tu na ata watch. you're losing it. You're like saying, I'm trying to avoid to mention product names.
Yeah.
So you're like saying somebody is selling airtime, and you're like, this person is obviously going to buy airtime because I am the CEO, and he knows that he must buy airtime from my company.
Doesn't make sense.
You will still just market to him the same way you are marketing, though. Same to insurance company. That is what they do. They still walk and tell people this is the best insurance. People have cars. But you have to convince them why should they use your insurance against the other one. So that is how business works. Art, you must focus it as a business, by the way.
It is a business.
Yes.
Actually.
Ni biashara.
Ni biashara. For me, what I want to say is, okay, fine, you're saying Kisumu is hard to crack. But if we all run away from Kisumu, then who is going to crack it?
I've not run away from Kisumu.
No, I'm saying based on that perspective and that notion. If all of us now decide, okay, fine, it is difficult, who's going to crack it?
Nobody.
How is it going to grow?
We just have to sink there, do what we can do each and every day, get criticized, move.
Yeah, do your part, move.
People will appreciate, by the way. With time, people appreciate. With time, they appreciate.
Yeah.
You know, mobile companies that are big, it's because they are all over in the village. Every corner you go to, they market each and every day, yet they are the biggest. So why are they marketing it? A typical brand, this beverage brand, they market daily, but we still drink there. And they market daily.
Yes.
And you go to every shop, you will find their brand, but they still market. You will still see adverts. So it will never stop. It will never. And I've realized online, by the way, inakubidi to market. If you don't wake up in the morning and post and tell people, by the way, niko na kitu hapa, they will not watch.
Yeah, boss, you guys have this. You've honestly decided to go big with this Tek Tweta. I saw you're even doing meet and greets.
Yes. Actually, meet and greets, we have stopped it a little bit because of this short strike that happened for teachers. And also Kisumu Poly, where we were thinking of doing something. It challenged us a little bit, but we will be back. When the universities resume, well, I think from next week onwards, we will be back with the meet and greet.
Yeah.
Our aim is to visit every university in Kenya so that they can know there is a series going on.
So how do you handle this meet and greets, and what do you aim to achieve? Apart from marketing, is it a way to also nurture these young talents, tell them that this thing is working? Or
one, it is to nurture. Two, online works with numbers.
And where are the numbers in schools?
So we are taking it to them
and
then telling them, by the way, even when we did Maseno, the first screening, because I'm planning to do a second screening in Maseno, when we did the first screening, I was like, after them getting in the hall, I was telling them, by the way, to end online. Log into this channel. Let's watch. They all watched it online.
Then it's also...
then they're like, oh, so it works? Yes, it's an online thing. Let's support each other. So now they see the essence of why they need to support each other and how easy it is.
Yeah.
Within 9 minutes, they're done. And they're like, I'm like, you have added me views. So it means you have impacted the life of someone. Then when I go through media departments, they understand now how it works. So at the end of the day, they are able to know how this thing works. So we are mentoring them because I'm passionate about that. Even the team I work with, 50% are people that I mentored. So crazy. At the end of the day, because it's like tomorrow when I'm not there, who is going to pick up and move? Yes, I can be the boss. I can be doing this, but I need to have people who can do sound, people who can do light, people who can do what and what and what. Some of them I even started in secondary, and I was working with them as students. Immediately after school, they started production. 2 of them in Kisumu have studios in Kisumu. Doing well, they're earning, they're paying their rent with that. But at the end of the day, it has to continue.
It's a cycle that has to continue.
Yes.
This thing is crazy. Now, let me ask you this controversial question. Did it ever reach a point in your career now in filmmaking that you started second guessing yourself? Is this what I really want to do?
It did not reach a point on my side. It reached a point with the people who were around me. when they were telling me, why can't you? Why can't you? Why can't you? And I'm telling them, just wait a minute.
Itajipa.
Itajipa.
Mm.
Because too, this is what I studied. You know, sometimes when you're doing it just as passion and talent, you can say, wacha tuwachane naye.
Naweza rudi kwa ile career yangu.
Yes.
Wewe sasa shida umefungwa hapa.
This is
what
my
you
career.
studied.
Yes. And then this is also the talent that I have. So at the end of the day, I just have to get a way of surviving.
Mm.
That's why I told you I'm doing different things.
Mm-hmm.
But still in the film industry.
Yeah.
Actually, all my side hustles are always in the film industry.
Film, yeah.
If I'm not writing a script, tomorrow I am doing a documentary. If I'm not doing a documentary, I'm doing an advert for a company.
Mm.
If I'm not doing an advert for a company, I'm doing a workshop in film. So at the end of the day, you'll just find me in film, but opening my branches wide, because I run a company known as Waka Waka Production.
Yes.
So Waka Waka Production is a limited company that at the end of the day, it has to run with different operations. So people around me were the ones who were telling me, hey, tafuta hata kitu ingine ufanye.
Side hustle.
Ufanye, uandikwe hata kazi. Because sometimes it can be dry the whole year.
You're just there. There's no advert, there's nothing.
Nothing coming.
But at least with the drama, you will get something.
Yes, but at the end of the day, they don't look at it like that because there are bills to be paid.
And then drama also, it's...
Yes. So, for me, I have never reached that point of... Because I'll never give up. I told you I'm retiring when they say ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
But boss, your love for filmmaking,
it's
it's on another level. As in, no one can question it. Yeah.
I cannot wake up in the morning and say I'm giving up. Why? Where to? Okay, so today if I give up, what am I doing next? What am I doing next? Because I'm doing film. Kama ni ngumu zinirudi kwa acting, hiyo bado ni film. Kama ni ngumu ziniende kwa kamera, hiyo bado ni film. I can still do sound. By the way, I'm a jack of all trades in film. I can do everything. I love directing and producing, but I can do everything. If it is sound, if it is camera, if it is light, I can do everything in film.
Yours is decades of experience.
Yes. So at the end of the day, let's push. Giving up is not an option, by the way.
It's never the option.
Hiyo mutangoja. We will just look for ways and maneuver, and we'll just still be in film.
Yeah.
And now that imeshaanza kujipa, why are we giving up? Because I pay everything, all my bills through film work. And now that I have a family also, I have my wife also.
You feed them.
Through film.
Yes.
So when I go back home, what am I going to tell them? That I've given up. Film is no longer paying. Let me look for side hustle or look for something siku moja. Because one thing with art, Pia, if you give up and go to another field, coming back means starting afresh.
Because now people have forgotten you.
Yes.
No one
so right now, if I do 5 years without producing anything or directing anything, then after 5 years, I come back. I start afresh. Maybe there are new cameras. There's the new trend, how people are doing films. Then, like the trend right now is online. Everyone is online and Gen Z are online. So if I mute for 10 years, then I come back now I have money. Maybe the Gen Z and the team right now the Gen Alpha will have changed the trend. Now, what do you do? So I don't have any gap to give up right now. Which I don't think if it will ever cross my mind.
I think you're the first person we've ever hosted who has never had a sit down with themselves. I took like 2 years away from it just to go
I took a break.
I took a break just to go and
from class 3
myself.
to date, drama. Every year, drama, music. Then after Form 4, I was at the university. At the university, I'm doing theater arts and film. I'm acting textbooks while at the university. I'm training schools in drama. So I've never taken a break.
Speaking of class 3, what like something must have inspired you kuingia your film world, ndio? Like what was it? Because at class 3 you were very young.
At class 3, I started by acting here at Josana Academy, and I was doing a poem as all of us, I can remember in the African jungle, there I lie, so big. It was a poem. Then it went all the way to the nationals. Bado nilikuwa tu hapo kwa acting. Now in secondary, the love of telling stories through the lens came in during drama.
Yeah.
There was a Kodak ingine nilipata mahali. So time ya outing mimi nilikuwa biashara. Watu wakitoka nje mimi napiga mapicha nini narudi.
Kumbe ni pesa. Kumbe ni pesa.
Then I'm like napiga picha naenda tunaziosha at 8 bob. Ilikuwa 8 bob around 7 bob or 8 bob around up.
Yeah.
Nakuja nauza 30 bob. Naenda hiyo film ilikuanga 400 and something. I don't think,
499.
Yes, around
that, yeah.
Anunua ingine. Outing next.
Huyu unajua juu film. He is too young. Unajua film kweli?
Negative. Ile yenye nachoma.
Ile kwenye mapicha zetu za watoto wadogo.
Hiyo sasa.
So after that, I grew. By the time I was in college, nilikuwa na sasa Sony hii digital camera hii sasa. Still doing some photos hizo tu za kuuzia. Sasa unajua hapo sasa nilisonga tu from 30 bob to 40.
Yeah.
Sasa town imeanza kuniingia kidogo. Nauzia watu picha 40. So basically hiyo ni profit ya almost 30 bob ama 20 bob. So mimi niko tu na pesa yangu na survive. So I said, okay. That's why I said it was easy for me to do film ama music. And most my films, they rely on music. Yeah. Because niko na stronghold pia kwa music.
Like for this one, bana, for Tek Tweta, you used to Jose Langa as your...
Yes. Jose Langa has been there with me for a while. I knew him. He will one day come here and tell you his story.
No, in fact, you'll share his contact. He's someone I would love to sit down with.
Yes, I knew him when we were still a border rider. And we have grown with him. He stayed in my house for some time. And we discussed business. And I don't want to say, because I know he will say when you call him.
It's his story to say, yeah.
Yes. But I'm one of the people who made him stop the border business to come back.
Huyu jamaa hii yake sasa ni cult.
Hii ni cult.
Anatoa watu kwa career. Anarudisha hapa kwa art. Anasema this is where you belong.
But that is what he's doing right now full time. And he has gone to even stages that mimi mwenyewe sijaenda. And that is what I am happy about. Because when I see him doing that, every day he laughs and he's like, when he was doing his first song, now first official, kuna ingine aliimba yenye hajaweka hapo YouTube. Because alienda akafanya like almost 6 songs zenye azingeweza tolewa nje in terms of the market. Then he did Sitina. He will tell you the story of Sitina with us, with Dave Ngiri, how that whole script came up in Dave Ngiri's studio and everything. And I told him, boss, your voice can be used as soundtracks. Movies tumefanya kama zote. Utapata sound yake.
It's quite inspirational.
Bangarang ndio hakufanya. But Bangarang Soul Afrique did with Dani. But the live ako ndani, Amolo ako ndani. He's everywhere in terms of music. And his music is good.
Inspirational.
Yes. So bado tuko na yeye, tutasonga tu na yeye.
Huyo lazima tumtafute.
Ndio namba yake akuja awaambie story yake because he has a good story.
I guess you know what happens when before we started running the camera, tulikuwa natuambia the way you are teacher mwenye alikufunza wewe tena ulikuja ukampata kwa stage yenye hakuwa nadhani anaweza kupata. The same way I guess that thing happens to if you mentor someone. Unaweza taka sana muone akiwa somewhere maybe juu yako like amefanya tu kitu ingine kubwa. So
because that is the success story.
That's the success.
Because if you want to mentor people and you are always above them daily.
Yeah, you are not mentoring then.
There's nothing
you're doing.
Ben, the one who is doing sound even in Tek Tweta. Ben right now is doing location sound and post sound. He records for people music. Hata mimi mwenyewe ananishutua. Because I'm like, guy, jamaa anaenda far.
But this you see Ben and this guy,
Yeah.
hey bana, it's a combo bana. These people do magic.
Yo.
Ukikaa nao hapo sasa wanasema tukjuogi.
Tujuogi.
Yeah,
So-
it's a good combo.
For me, I like when you mentor someone, tomorrow when you meet them, they're doing better than you. That's when you can, that's why I'm confidently talking about them.
Mm.
Because if it were not that they are doing better, singeongea hata juu yao hapa.
Yeah.
Tek Tweta, the assistant director, was an intern. Kutoka Maseno. This is his first project. Hata kuwa naelewa kufanya assistant director ni aje. But right now, he's already saying me, I want to do film.
His portfolio is built, man.
Yes, because as a student utaanzaje kuambia mtu, by the way, I was an AD when I was a student. Ako Maseno. I had like 4 interns in the project. So tomorrow, akisema I have been an assistant director, si ako na content anaweza onyesha ndio hii.
Ndio hii. Yes, the
Jina yake pia iko hapo, assistant director. So huwezi hata pinga. And already he knows how to break down a script, how to do all those things as an assistant director. So that's my joy. When I go back home, I say, I have achieved something. Success is a staircase. So when you pull people and then wanakujazia hiyo staircase yenye umeacha hapo nyuma yako, hautaanguka hivyo easily venye unafikiria.
You want to topple over.
Yes, but ukitaka kupanda peke yako, uende peke yako.
Kiangalia nyuma, hakuna watu.
Bwana. Na watakwambia bwana, si ulikuwa unaenda, si uende basi.
Na hii mbio yako ona mwali umefika.
I guess that's a plus to you, the gatekeeping thing basi haiko kwako. In this industry of art, gatekeeping iko kila mahali. Getting a chance while you're still a student to be an assistant director is very hard, man. It's very hard.
But you know, it's also teamwork. Gatekeeping iko kila mahali, but you're gatekeeping and you're not building a team. Kesho utataka kufanya kazi peke yako. Because film, I need a light person, I need a sound person, I need a camera person. So what if my camera person is sick tomorrow? Because siku nataka kupatia ule mtu chance, my project is stalled. I gave him a chance as an assistant director. Sasa ni yeye kujijenga at the end of the day. So that tomorrow, when I'm not there, he can pick up
from there.
Na songe.
Timo, you know that is crazy. Film, it's not like what we are doing here. Because for us, we just cameras rolling you need a team.
Yes. A very big one.
Hey, that's crazy.
I've worked with them, even Val that you interviewed. Last week? Yes.
Yeah.
That is a whole team that have worked.
Now you have to have team managing skills.
Yes.
Then so you can be a good director, but you have not a director, a good producer or filmmaker, and you don't have the team managing skills. That's also a challenge.
Yes.
In a way.
Because right now it's hard also to produce and direct, by the way.
Ndo nilikuwa nataka kuuliza, how do you manage to do all these things?
Ati una direct na unapigiwa simu lunch imeisha. It's not an easy thing, but at the end of the day, we have learned it over time and known as a producer, let me do the producing work. When I get on set, I direct.
I'm now a director.
Yes. So the production manager will pick up and do the rest. Because now that's why it needs a team. Sasa kama uko hapo peke yako, si utakuwa una direct, unapigiwa simu chumvi imeisha. So the best thing is learn how to work with a team so that when you are on the other department, life moves on. Easily to you.
Crazy.
But we don't forget God. Nilisema ni God?
Ni God. Ukianza ulianza tu na ni God. Constantly ni God.
Because ni God, by the way. I can't explain the issue of success. Because me, everything I put in prayer. Each and every day. Because nasema tu God, by the way, natoka hapa.
Ni wewe unajua mbele itakaa aje.
Take charge, tusonge. Inaumana saa zingine watu wanaweza kukuacha hata set. But sasa unajua kama ushaamini kwa God, inabidi usonge. Because unasema, by the way, siko peke yangu.
Yeah.
There's somebody encouraging you, move, enda.
So now let me ask you, in this film, like now, for example, Tek Tweta, all these people, have you put them on a payroll, or it's just a vision you shared with these guys and they said, hapa ni sawa, tuende hivi?
As a producer, you need to look ahead. And content is crazy. Today they will wake up and they'll tell you, I'm moving out.
Sure.
So there are issues of contract.
Mm.
So I gave them contracts. Because tomorrow, a huge company will come advertising. And they'll say, by the way, mi nataka hii bunch. So I have to look ahead. I still don't have the sponsors, but I am imagining a sponsor has come. So what if that sponsor comes in today and finds me not prepared?
Yeah.
An actor will say, by the way, hii kitu tuna advertise huyu mtu mi kama umniongezi pesa. Sifanyi. So I started by research, but I had to explain to them what we are getting into. We are getting into an online series that pays after, not today. So sign this so that nisikuoshe na usinioshe.
Tusioshane, tusipatane kotini.
Yeah. So that tomorrow when that company comes, we had already agreed, if this money comes in, this is the amount you will pay. I'll pay you. In terms of percentages.
So you give them percentages.
Yes.
Is it now in terms of royalties? Because in music I know it's royalties.
Yes. It's more of royalties because online you can't go the pay way fully. You can if you are sure of where you're going to get that money. But if you're depending on views, then I have to go the royalty ways because tomorrow there's this number of views, YouTube is paying me this. So if I said I'm paying you 1,000 every episode, then YouTube pays me 600. What do we do?
So mnagawa kama niyo 600 we kula 2% yako.
Yes.
It makes sense.
It's safer to sign the percentage royalties so that when 600 comes in, kula yo 20 bob yako tusonge. When 1 million comes in, kula yo 20,000 yako tusonge. So I had to do all that. Because at the end of the day, they'll wake up and they'll tell you, no. By the way, me, it's sasa kesho siko. So we agree with them. We do this season. Then being also I've worked with other TV series and everything.
Yeah.
I projected that in this. So I had to share with them the contract and tell them this is how we are going to work. Yes.
I know this thing is a web series, but have you thought of approaching these TV stations like the media houses? Is it something that has crossed your mind?
I've approached TV stations, but not with Tek Tweta, and they know. And they know me in all those corridors that you can talk about.
Yes.
And right now, they already know I've decided to go online. TV is dying.
I like the way you've brought it up.
TV is dying. Why? Our Gen Z are watching TV. Walk outside here. Ask 10 Gen Z.
When was the last time they watched TV?
They just went home and sat down and watched Tek Tweta.
And it's also good because something that the old media does not know, this old stroke traditional media does not know, this new media gives you a platform. Maybe I want to watch this thing, but I don't want to watch it as per your schedule. It's fine. It ina run saa moja usiku ni sawa. But me, I want to wake up at 9 a.m. ndo ni watch.
That's where we are going to. So, I have approached them enough. If they come calling, well and good. If they don't, let the Gen Z watch it at any time they want. If they want to watch it at 1 a.m., they watch it at 1 a.m. 6 a.m., they watch it at 6. It is always there. So Waka Waka Production is going to be a content space where they can click in future and say, I want to watch this. And they watch. Kuna hii series walipeana, ana watch is 100 episodes zote. Kuna hii ingine walipeana. It's not only Tek Tweta. After Tek Tweta, there is another one. Maybe before the end of the year, you might be doing another thing. But ni God.
Ni God. God ndo anakupatia ideas and everything.
So, let's go where people are going. Because you can't insist on someone that when I want to watch Tek Tweta, you must watch it at 7:30. Kama si hivyo ngoja repetition yenye pia itakuwa 7:30 next week. So let me give the audience what they want. If TV comes,
well and good.
Because there's also the traditional people who still stick on TV. But at the end of the day, we have to rethink. I approached them with other projects. Not that I'm talking negatively concerning them.
Ile gatekeeping alikuwa anasema ndo hiyo sasa.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we have to move on. They will promise you. Mention, they will tell you. Even right now, some have called. But I'm like, no.
But you're wiser.
If your cards are not on the table, then I'm not playing. So unless we all put the cards on meza.
Yeah.
And then we say, hey.
This is how you're moving.
Yes. But hii maneno ya hapana. Wacha tusonge. When they come well and good, because now the only difference that TV has with the online, a surety of pay. That every month takuwa napata hii pesa. Unlike online where you have to build. That's the only difference.
But you know online, the good thing with online, you build your own community.
Yes.
When you're in the event of anything, they'll always be there and they'll stand by you. But this other side, you are riding on another person's community.
I did pilot projects for TVs. Hadi kuna hata ingine nilikuwa karibu kupelekwa jela hii Kisumu.
Kwani ulifanya nini?
Kuingizwa kwa diaga.
Ndo nashindwa.
See, because guys, let's do this so that we pitch it to this TV. And then things are not working. And then people are like, we unatudanganya, nini. And I'm like, guys, niko na hii kitu kwa DVD. Not DVD, kwa hard drive.
Yeah.
I've not taken it anywhere. Pana, nini.
So, did they sponsor this thing ama ni actors ndo ni kama walipatiwa?
Not even necessarily actor. I contracted someone atupikie. Na nowadays we are friends, so sita mention jina yake. Then she was like, we ulikuwa na dona unanienjoy, we nilipe tu yangu tuachane na story. Because I was like, tujaribu hii kienda through wewe ndio utakuwa unatupikia. But haikuenda through. So she did not understand that, and I thank God nowadays she's also doing content. Now she understands the dynamics.
It can work, it cannot work.
Yes. Hata last week alinipigia, nafanya hii content, kuna mtu amenienjoy, mtu amenidanganya sijini. I almost reminded her.
Unakumbuka tukianza?
But sasa I just told her, inakuanga hivyo. Jaribu tu.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've done pilots for TV stations. I've knocked doors. I've gone to board meetings in Nairobi. Nini, I've been told, I've even been promised. Tushahadi again. The people watching this like Robi watajua. Tushahadi again. Tumekaa hadi chini tukapromisiwa.
Big things, even on earth.
Yeah. Even sometime in 2018 when we won the awards, Robi can remember we were pitching for somebody a concept. There's something we were doing with Robi. Hotel Mamboleo. And we tried pushing it kwa TVs. Kukaka kidogo tunaona kama the same concept jiko kwa TV ingine. And we pitched it in that TV.
So they stole your idea.
Yena tundi imechange. But sasa tutadu. Si tunasonga mbele. Provided you're a creative, you write another one, you move on.
Ni moto.
Yeah.
But that's the funny thing to do with that. You might go pitch your idea elsewhere, someone will take it. So how do you now protect your work in this sense?
I have an advantage now because when we started, we were still not wise. At least we are some percentage of wise right now. Things like contract were not in our story. We were like, tufanye kitu, tupige kitu. Nowadays, tupige kitu, aje. So at least we are asking the second part of the question. So it helps us protect. That is the first stage. Few contracts here and there, nini. Then number 2, you try and copyright your ideas. Write them down, tuma copyright. Shoot. By the time inatoka, everything is printed in your name everywhere. Mimi hata Kenya Film Classification Board know very well Tek Tweta is, and they have licenses concerning. So ukiamka asubuhi kesho useme Tek Tweta ni yako. Na hata mimi mwenyewe nilienda KFCB wakaiclassify wakafanya kila kitu. So they will be like,
bana kumbe hii kitu ni process.
Kumbe
lazima utembee bana.
Yes. So at least we are a little wiser compared to kitambo. And then number 2, ukisha copyright, well and good, we nyamaza, we toa project. Mtu akiamka asubuhi aseme ni yake, toa papers. So the paperwork helps us copyright and protect our content. Yeah, basically that. Fanya tu paperwork, ikuwe safi. Usiamke asubuhi kesho uambie
Utasema hii ni idea yangu.
So there is a whole paperwork thing that
It's
a
an
producer
entire process,
needs to
yeah.
do. Huko nyuma.
Yeah, so this storyline of Tek Tweta, me now I would say I've digested that thing well. It's about this family that it's sort of disjointed. Since their father died, and now they wamebaki na hii wealth, but now there is this firstborn, anaitwa Swaga. Swaga ni kama anataka kuswindle pesa yote aende nayo. Amalize pesa ya familia aende nayo.
I thank God because of how you have understood it. That is the conversation we wanted to create.
Yeah.
But I don't think if you will have nailed it. Being a telenovela, ngoja
no, I know there are twists and turns.
Yeah, twists and turns.
Unajua telenovela na twist and turns. Utashtuka tu tena useme kumbe Uswaga mwenye nilikuwa nafikiria.
Alikuwa na protect you
mali.
Kumbe
alikuwa na protect mali. So because you know the way you guys the character that he portrays is this mischievous person. For example, there is this scene where now the mother calls. I think she's talking to the wakili and amwambia I need to change my will.
Yes.
And Swaga is there peeping. And the maid is also there wakakutana. You see at that point someone now knows enyewe hii kitu kuna venye this guy is the one who is playing the dirty game. So what I want to understand, hii idea, is it your script ama you sat down with someone? Where did this idea come from?
The whole concept is created by me. I only brought in a script writer because now I could not write, direct, produce,
do all those
hectic
things.
sana.
Yes.
So I sat down with a script writer, Simiu Baraza, and told him, this is the whole season. This is how I'm visualizing the whole season. Episode 1 iende hivi, episode 2 iende hivi, episode 3 iende hivi, up to episode kadhaa. Season 1. Season 1 we are thinking of doing 20 episodes. So, and then we are doing the 5 seasons. So I told him, write it the way you feel. So he used to write, send me back the script.
You review?
I tell him, let's go with that. Because I want something that can glue people and people have a conversation. Who's Swaga? Oh, Buddha, Nini. I can't spill the beans right now, but the story is building. It is building, and my wish is to hold people hapo kwa kiti wa feel, hey, tunaenda wapi?
Yeah.
Until when I'll finish Tek Tweta.
So for season 1, you want to say clearly that you've shot every scene?
For now, I am still working on some scenes here and there.
Yeah.
But I've shot a couple. But by the end of this next month, then we will be somewhere. Yeah, in terms of season 1.
Yeah.
Then tuingie season 2 immediately.
Because 20 episodes is si rahisi,
but itabidi. Si tuko hapa job. Wacha tupige.
Mkomboka.
Because the story has to be captivating. Najua saizi watu wana complain tunawaonjesha, but ni tricky.
No, but you know, I am now starting to understand your concept because tusidanganyane pia. We are in this TikTok generation where attention detail ya mtu ataki kukaa mahali sana akiwatch kitu. So I'd rather I give you those 9 minutes which you will watch, digest and absorb, compared to nikupatia hata 50 minutes thing yenye najua hata halfway or quarter way utachoka na wachane na.
What I've realized right now tena, there's some watching dynamics are changing.
They're shifting.
Kuna watu wenye wamezoea when they sit down for a series, they want to watch the whole season.
No, that's binge watching. Wanataka wamalizane nayo.
Yes. Kuna watu wenye wanataka hivyo piecemeal so that tomorrow they can come back. So we are still balancing wetu ni nani. Then it's when we will take over.
Yeah.
Because so many people have inboxed and said, why can't you just post everything
at once so that nione ni mali, lakini mnatumalisa na hiyo 9 minutes.
Bro, suspense yenye mnatuacha nayo.
If the suspense is coming out, then we are trying. Because it was also my challenge, because putting something online and creating suspense and everything, it was even directing the actors, it was crazy because they were not understanding intakata na hapa, because me when I'm directing I'm thinking if I do this then it brings out the suspense nini. So let's hold you there.
Yes.
Then nyinyi ndio maboss. Tuta review
mtu ongezea hata 20 bwana.
Alafu tuone what will happen.
20 minutes we can watch. Mtu ongezea tu hata kidogo hata 20.
Utawatch hadi mwisho. Kama YouTube itatuambia watu wanawatch dakika 5.
20 night 20 tutawatch. Because the moment inaanza before kidogo unaona ndo tulikuwa tunaulizana na unaanza imeshaisha. Kwani nini inafanyika hapa? So I think 20 people can work with 20.
Wacha tujaribu. Tutaona. Nyinyi ndio mabosses.
Mtu jaribu tu
venye itakuwa.
Yeah. So where did you shoot this thing? In Kisumu?
Everything is done in Kisumu.
I'm assuming Riyadh. Ilpali inakaa tu Riyadh.
Yes. Ounga Commercials, we thank them so much for giving us space.
The space, yeah.
Yes, because approaching such people and telling them by then nataka kukaa kwa nyumba yako wiki moja.
Wiki moja bwana.
Mtu anashangaa wiki moja kwa nyumba yangu. And then but he understood the concept. And then he gave us space and said, why not? Go ahead. When he saw the trailer, he just commented and said, wow, I was not expecting this.
Yeah.
So, if we can encourage also real estate people to come in, help us with houses to shoot, we can market
give you
them
locations.
That. Yes, give us locations. Collaboration. Film is collaboration. So we will reach that point where people can give out their houses easily. Because I even went to some houses that mnaweza kuja tu mshoot. Then lakini tunataka kushoot wiki moja.
Wiki moja labda hiyo ni Airbnb anafikiria bwana. Biashara nitakuwa nimelose and all that.
There's even an Airbnb person who turned me down.
Yeah,
because he was excited about the whole concept, but when he realized the frequency, then he's like, I know.
Of which a week is also short.
Yes.
Ideally you guys should take even months.
Yes.
There. Because let me ask you, if you're shooting one particular scene, how many retakes does it take?
Depending on the actors, but at the end of the day, until the director is satisfied. It can even be 30 or 40 or 50 retakes, provided the director is satisfied.
So that's like the entire day?
Yes.
For just one scene?
Yes. But sasa unajua in town, unafanya vitu zako, ushajua how, after you have learned your directing skills, you know how you can achieve 3 or 4 episodes in a day. You know how to play around.
Yeah.
With good assistant director, you can balance your day well, plan your day well, morning scenes, midday scenes,
evening scenes.
Yes. And then you have a continuity person hapo. Bado Tek Tweta imeanza. Content inakuja hapo. Like the episode we are releasing on Thursday.
Yes.
Mbom the Prince.
Yeah, I saw it so now is appearing.
Ndio sasa unaanza sasa.
Ndio sasa tunaanza kumuona bwana. Episode 2
tu. Yes.
Episode 2
people are wondering wapi Mbom, because some of his fans were like, tumekuona kwa trailer uko wapi sasa? Ndio anaanza sasa episode 3. Yeye pia ako tuna story yake inakimbia hapo.
Episode 3 will be interesting.
Yeah.
Can't wait for it. Timo, do you have any comments on Tek Tweta?
That thing is fine, man. Mi hiyo mkiadhia tu hiyo kitu nani amesema, hiyo ska amesema hiyo ya kutuongeza tu time. Manze hata kama ni mbao, hata kama ni 30, can be better. We watched that thing a lot of time. Hadi saa 9 usiku. Asubuhi. It was asubuhi, si ndio?
Yeah.
Tumeingia YouTube tunaiwatch tu. Yeah, so just add us time to ione.
My team wamesikia.
Yeah.
Because again it's a whole team. Because I have to go back
and tell them bana sasa
watu wanataka 20 minutes tutahack. So that wakisema tutahack 20 minutes tutaenda hiyo 20 minutes. But sasa tuende tu pole. Tutafika tu hiyo time ya 20 minutes. Alafu I hope mutaiwatch hadi mwisho.
Msituache katikati. 20 tunawatch bana. 20 tunawatch. So apart from challenges and lack of sponsors, the location and lack of sponsors, what other challenges do you say you really came across when shooting this Tek Tweta?
One, shooting an online content becomes challenging when you're not paying people. Because it reaches a point where you have to use their time, not your time.
Very true. Very true.
So you are like, okay, muko free lini. Which in business, it might not work well. Because maybe huyu ako free leo, huyu ako free kesho, huyu ako free. So in business, it might not work well. When sponsors come in and we get how we can pay them, mtu akijua anakuja job. Si ati atalipwa next year December.
Yeah.
then we can even shoot 100 episodes within few weeks. But sasa unaona hii, when you work with their time, you will shoot in piecemeal. Tutashuti kidogo leo, tena 2 days tushuti ingine. We have not reached as an industry a place where we can lock people somewhere for a month. I don't know any Kenyan film yenye shashutiwa 3 months. Napiganga mawiki 2 ili watu warudi job zao.
Yeah.
The side hustle ulikuwa unasema. Watu wanapiga hii wiki, mimi niko tu available hii wiki nini.
Mbio akirudi.
Akirudi. We have not reached there. But our hope is one day actor anaezanga amka tu kwa nyumba yake. Anajua leo na shoot hapa, pale, hapa, pale, hapa, pale. Then I go back to the house. Then unaweza maliza scene zangu kwanza so that nikimbie kuna. So we are praying we reach there. And that's our hope with Tek Tweta, that by the time we are hitting 100 episodes, actors can come back and say, great, we are earning from Tek Tweta.
But you know, you're the only people who can hold our hands and take us there. If it is not you guys who we see as our godfathers, some of us are new in this. Sisi, to be honest, we are still infants in this space. So it is upon you guys to hold our hands, mtuambie.
Na God.
Yes, na God. Sasa tuo unajua yako ni God kwanza. Alafu utushike mkono. You lead us tupeleke tuambie. This is, if you want to reach this point, this is how you're supposed to move. Yeah. So as we conclude, what's the future for Waka Waka Productions?
A content house. When you wake up in the morning, you get web series there. Even 4 or 5. Feature films, short films, podcast. But mimi sio mtu wa kuongea mbele ya watu, by the way.
Unajua, by the way, kitu inakuanga ngumu. Transitioning from now behind the cameras to now in front of it.
Yes. That is the future of Waka Waka.
Yeah.
When you think of Waka Waka, you think of a studio, Kisumu, that is offering everything studio.
Yeah.
If you see Tyler Perry, you will see Waka Waka in Kisumu, where we are churning out content. So that tomorrow, when you get into Waka Waka Studios, this corner is for podcasts, this corner is for feature films, this corner is for reality shows, this corner is for a home. Because our slogan at Waka Waka is to define moments. So we are ready to define moments in future. Be it podcast, be it short films, be it feature films, be it web series. That's what I want us to do.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Sawa, tukimalizia hatuja kusahau, kuna deck of cards in front of you. Pick one random card, read it out and tell us how it relates to your life.
Hey.
Cards. So ulisema we place our cards on the table. They are there.
When you can play.
Yes.
Wow. Hii hata nimechagua tu kidogo. Hata siko najua inaongelea ni.
Yes, you can read both sides.
Oh, my heroes are the ones who survived doing it wrong, who made mistakes but recovered from them. Yeah, this relates to my life because I've done it wrong severally.
Yeah.
Even right now in Tek Tweta, I've not done it right. Si hata nyinyi wenyewe mna complainia minutes.
Minutes.
So, the second part says we recover from what we have done.
Yeah.
After releasing Tek Tweta, I've gotten feedback, massive feedback from filmmakers, from actors, so we are recovering. And trust me, after season 1,
it can only get better.
And bigger. Nisome huku pia.
Soma, those both sides.
There is no such thing in anyone's life as an unimportant day. It is true. Every day is important. But you must create impact.
Yes.
So that you don't look at it as a wasted day. Each and every day when you wake up, I'm doing this and that and that and that and that and that, then you will not look at it as an important day. an important day.
Yeah.
So I agree with the card.
Yes.
I agree with the card.
Kimaliza, any final words that you want to tell your audience?
To the ideal corner podcast.
Yes.
Hiyo jina ni moto bwana. Muli research.
Yote hapo bwana, unajua ya idea ilinikujia saa 9 usiku.
Juogi.
Nikaamuka tu nikaiandika chini. Yeah.
To the Ideal Corner podcast and to the fans of Ideal podcast. By the way, mmesubscribe Ideal ama mna watch tu na mja subscribe. Subscribe. That's the way we can support, and also each and every day make sure you just watch that content to the end. Hii maneno ya kuclick content ya Ideal Corner inaanza tu hivi, leo anaongelesha nani, wacha hiyo tuache hivi. By the way, you are not supporting at any point. Try and watch to the end so that they can get the viewers, the numbers, the content. Kesho asikuje kwa mlango yako akuja kugonge nisaidie shilingi 5. Let him make that money from online.
Yeah.
So the final word that I can tell to my fans and
the Tek Tweta family.
Tek Tweta family. Tek Tweta is here to stay. Tek Tweta. O Tek katawache dhok. Tek Tweta. It is here to stay. Subscribe to Waka Waka Production, because Waka Waka Production is a home where we define moments in stories through the lens. Subscribe, watch. We are giving you more. Tuko episode 3. Trust me, 97 more episodes remaining. So just get ready. Nunua tu bundles, subscribe na ukae. Tutakuwa tunakukumbusha tu every Thursday at 7 p.m. episode kanaanguka. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. episode kanaanguka. So subscribe to Waka Waka Production Kenya on YouTube, TikTok Waka Waka Production Kenya, Facebook Waka Waka Production. You will be satisfied by what you see.
Thank you, Nick, man.
Asante.
We are honored to have you. We can only pray the best for Waka Waka Production Films. And if you see we can partner in any way, we are always open to
Nimeona mko na mamashini hapa, by the way sijasema wako na mamashini ili mkuje muibe.
Huku Ideal hawana hiyo tabia. Wako na roho safi.
Yeah, so you have good equipment. And what you are doing, by the way, is great.
Thank you.
Mimi siwezi.
Nyinyi mulinipatia watu walikuwa na ni advice bana.
Mimi siwezi. Hii content yenye mna I've been watching your episodes. Behind the scenes tu na nyamaza tu. Naona, because I want to learn more what you're doing.
Yeah.
What you're doing is great.
And we appreciate, man.
Maintain.
Tuna maintain hii hapa, as you said.
Unajua sasa nyinyi podcast mnaweza hata enda 1000 episodes, 2000 episodes.
Bro. So
that at the end of the day tukishakuwa wazee tunasema bwana tuliinterview episode 24.
Yes. So for example, yours will be episode 43.
Nice.
And we appreciate you.
I'm ready to share. Hiyo siku mmetoka nini, because I'd already subscribed. Nimengoja tu kushare.
Yako by the episode say it was ilikuwa time tu. Just a matter, hata Ben yake najua it's just a matter of time. It's loading. Yake pia lazima ikue.
Hiyo.
Yes.
Mtafute pia Utawala Studios. Ni Jeff. Those are people who,
I think those numbers, anyone you feel who has a worthy story to share that can inspire, you'll just share the contacts and then we'll see how best we can work.
Asanteni sana kwa Ideal Podcast. Zidi kusukuma.
Yeah, and then we are also free. We can host wale ma actors and actresses wako. I think the next person we want to host is Felicia, because at least here tulikuwa na yeye with Val during that meeting. Then if you see any other person that you feel...
Felicia is going to be great in Kisumu.
She's doing a lot bana. Sasa nimeona tena wameshikana na Umbuti. As in,
she's going to be great.
One thing I like about her ni hiyo kujituma.
Yeah.
Ajiweki tu ati this. If it is comedy atakuwa hapo. If it is where, and that's how people should move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kesho utasikia yeye ni brand ambassador.
All we can do is pray for the best for her.
No.
Yes. Na wewe ukisha sport talent. Who are we?
So she's great and she's going places.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you. I think it's high time to release. You go do your other things. Yeah, that was it, man. Episode 43. Until next time, you're out.
Oh.